Online. Great match. Comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. Come on, get ready.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Handily escapes the throw. The impact gets blocked. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Who's it gonna be? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. All right. Goes for the throw. Definitely saw that counter coming. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Player one chases them down. Throws them to start the corner pressure. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? All right. Burnout activates. Player one has depleted their drive games, but they are still within range to win this round. One chance here may end this match. Jumps in. Finishes with the throw. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the jump in. Breaks the block with a throw. Yo, put that away. Fires a power wave. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who spends the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Smart play with the throw. They must have a game plan. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Both fighters, this is gonna hurt. Noticeable life lead is a comeback scoop. The drive impact doesn't work. Let loose uses their drive gauge. Okay, here we go. What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for the throw. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Trips him up. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Player one is just about out of drive after that. All right, what's coming up next? Picture perfect punish counter. Both fighters' drive gauges are empty. Let's see how this affects the neutral beam. With that drive impact to punish, knockdown. Sticks the jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Blows them. What's next? Life lead opens up. Takes a trip. Holds out with the block. Grabs them. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Jumps in. The kick hits. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hits them with a stop and pop. Yo, put that away. Jump. Can't tech the throw. They were right to be on guard there. Risky up-close scrap still going. Oh, easy tech. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the...
Were they baiting them into that?
Player 1
It's a good spot to use a super. Air money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Shinryu Ripper. Big super hard hit. It's on.
Oh my god, what a throw set! Knockdown and... he's marked in there! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Shoots off a fireball up close. That was a solid anti-air. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Blocks the jump in. Brushes off the impact. Oh! That drive impact is blocked. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them down. In a dire gets them. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Had the radar up and running. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. A quick breather. Uses the target combo as a filler. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Grabs and throws him away. Going in. Jumps up. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters planning something?
Clutch anti-air.
Player 2 had, ooh, what a smart throw. Knockdown and, ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. On for the critical art. Still alive? Still alive?
Sit down and shut up!
It doesn't kill. They're still in there. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish!
Final round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who's going to excellent block? Reads the jump in perfectly. Big throws. All the throw connects. Cracks the dome. Goes wow, reads the counterattack. Bends the meter. Oh, here we go. Back into the corner.
What setup do they have?
Player 1 with the rhythm.
Owning that space.
The throw is over in a flash.
Terry.
Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Gets a good read on their opponent. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes a trip. Gets a crucial back throw in. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. All that effort for so little payoff. That combo did decent damage. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something, baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. In there! Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Sticks the jump in. Deal some damage with that quick combo. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. All right, what's coming up next? With the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Throws them. What's next? Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Oh, burnout triggered! They kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The jump-in is denied. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Player 2, smart play to stop the opponent there. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Dashes up. Good job blocking the jump, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and smart play with the throw. Lays down a whirlwind. A trade, but they're not worried. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Brushes that off and keeps going. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage, but this can lead to some big damage. Arabian Cyclone. Plenty of health. Anti-air in the clutch. Target combo into. Here comes the corner pressure. All the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Nothing stops this train. With super arts into play, it's really a super art to show what a PhD and fighters can do for you. This could really tip the scales. The super connects. Player 1 is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve? Crowns them from above. Player 2, are you kidding me? That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, talk that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The drive impact doesn't work. Fires a power wave. Long-range fireball to break the silence. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What are they thinking here? The drive impact netted them a sweet punishment. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. That drive impact doesn't get through. Oh! Falls short. Solid combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Hold your breath. Thanks, bud. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Takes a trip. Experiencing burnout. The pressure is so intense here. Starts a push with Arabian Cyclone. What'll happen? Will this super art connect?
Player 1 just goes for it at this rate. KO. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Charges in with bare knuckles.
Fireball from very long range. What's next here?
Jumps in. The cyclone hits. Now we gotta see something.
A quick breather.
They're backed up into the corner. Player 2, burnout activates. Uses the gauge for a super art. Knockdown and hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Doesn't miss a beat. And whip! They're wide open. Fires a power wave. Coming in. They're in limp. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Amazing. So solid with a mixer anti-air. Drive impact misses.
Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
Only if it wrecks them. Who will set the bait at this range? Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who's going to steal this win? Finds the target. Raises with power wave. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it?
Going in?
Uses the gauge for a super art. Catches in the 3 bars for rising men. We've never seen Terry fall out like this. Lands the super. Time for dessert. Player drops that off. Punish counter on the action. Closes in. Player 2. Impact squat. Players burn out, but they may have a plan here. There's a drive impact. More fuel for the fire. Put them up. What now? What are they gonna do? Let's lose the power wave. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Power wave. Noticeable burnout. Did they mean to do that? All in with a rush. One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? He stars out. Rasheed's gonna start stealing. Goes all out. Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Now, find a new rival.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? All right. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes the chance to hurt him. Caught in the cross-up. Takes a trip. Throws out a projectile. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Drive gauge finally recovers.
There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Quick burn on the table.
One shot is all both fighters need to close this out.
In there.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Overdrive Hadouken. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Combo with the target combo.
There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now.
Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. What'll happen here? Jumps in. A real test of nerves here. Knockdown and pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving. Sets up with the jump in. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Did well to get the buff in there. Player 2 has the life lead. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Takes the chance to hurt him. Oh, easy tech. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Sees it coming and blocks it out. All right, what's coming up next? That drive impact is blocked. Brushes off the impact. Grabs him. Heading into the end game now. Goes for the super arc. Taking stock. Player experiencing burnout. KO. Player 1
Takes the round like a thief in the night.
What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Down to the wire.
There's the impact.
Not letting that go unpunished. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Big throw. Going in. Burnout activates. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Grabs and throws them away. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Drive usage is back on the table. Player 1 will have to deal. Springs forward with the drive rush. We have Super Shinku Hadouken. One chance here may end this match. Connects with the throw. Knockdown and breaks the block with a throw. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Manages to block the jump in attack. Nice counter. Scrapping hits him with a stopping block. The fighters return to the middle of the stage.
Super Art to show what our PhD and fighters can do for you. The Wolf of South Town is on the hunt and ready to show his face. My man's about to show everyone who runs this town.
Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of wall splat into the guard break. Throws them. Okay, here we go.
Hit that with confidence.
This is the time to believe in your ability. Oh, here we go.
Shoots their shot. Taps them on the toe.
Noticeable life lead is a comeback. There's a burnout. Dangerous range here.
Keeps them out.
Back into the corner. What
Could have stayed. Couldn't take it.
Player 1
Made some smart moves there. Great game.
comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player one with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Does a good job of pushing back. What are they thinking here?
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
Grabs them. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Adds on a bit. Super art activated. Expect something big here. Keeps up experiencing burnout. Gets him. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Throws them to negate the block. They're being absolutely relentless with this block. Hold your breath.
This is gonna be bad news. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. What'll happen here?
Smart play with the throw.
Whiffs with that huge attack.
Quick breather.
This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game.
Goes for the fireball,
which is very strong at this range. Throws a beefy Kachosen. They were expecting that drive impact.
Not much life difference.
Knockout and Super Art crushes that off and keeps going. Impact squash.
Both of our combatants are cooking up something. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Throws a fireball.
Amazing! The drive impact doesn't work. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Can either package out the game right there. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Hanging by a thread. Just needs one final push. Player two can't use any drive. Turns out. A fireball at that range? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Prophetic pop shoot. It throws them. Big throw. Hits them with a stop and block. Excellent tank. The drive impact doesn't work. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Good decision with that throw. Player two needs to wait this out. Close range projectile. Player two is dangerously close to running out of drive. This can lead to some big damage. Connects with the throw. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Great jump. Crowns them from above. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat and win? They're wide open. Mize coming in for the meet and greet. No surprise, turning it up to an 11. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Turns out. Player, the brain on this fighter to fish for the counter in that situation. Oh, it's enough. Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to uses their drive gauge. The Big Bang Kachosen comes out.
Still very early in the round. All right, what's coming up next? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. What's the play? Oh! The drive impact nets them a sweet punch. Deal some damage. Super art activated. Expect something big here. Throws out a projectile. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going.
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Player 2 chases them down. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. That drive impact is blocked. Okay, they trade hits.
Nice counter. Medium kick. Burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Just goes for it at this range. Knockdown and... Player 2 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Hits them with a stop and block. Looking to impress with this super. Catches in the 3 bars for right defense. We've never seen carrying fallout like this. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Drops him hard. Holy! Notice. Ooh, the drive impact hit for a punish. Nice, turning it up to an 11. Player 2 is mounting a cup impact squash. Breaks through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Throws a beefy Kachosen. Manages to block the jump-in attack. With clutch anti-air. You've gotta be mindful. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, what a smart throw. Makes the enemy shield and gets that buff. The attack continues. Reads the jump in perfectly. Blocks that off. Puts a bit of burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Corrects them. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Oh, here is mine. Turning it. Are you kidding me? Player 2 comes out on top of the...
Challenger!
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
No mercy for you.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to negate the block. Gets right in there. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Takes a trip. Grabs them. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Life lead opens up. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Goes for the super art. They're going for the super art. Oh, KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Doesn't miss a beat. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 holding on to that, experiencing burnout. What's the next move? Charges forward. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Going on the offensive? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Going in? Ooh, drops him hard. Connects with the throw. Knockdown and... Ooh! Drops that off. Fights back with the board. Oh! Putting the cherry on top. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Connects with medium kick. Grabs him. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. What are they thinking here? Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Gets right in there. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. That drive impact is blocked. Takes a trip. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to it. Gets him. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Brushes off the impact. Easily escapes that throw attack. Down to the wire. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Charges forward. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. In there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo as a filler. Here comes... Wow, Saturn waited for this opening. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, combo. The punish counter on reaction. Player one needs to get him with a Euro. Gotta do better than that. Their drive gauges are looking bad. They'll need to fight while it fills back up. Drops them from the air. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Tons of space between the... Excellent block. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player one has the super gauge advantage. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Oh my God, they just pumped it up.
Too bad.
Big Mama Jamma! Player two was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player two is maintaining the corner position for... Oh! Canceling each other out. These fighters are in sync. Good anti-air. Hold your breath. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Takes a trip. Player two chases them down. Gets them. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent... Down to the wire. Uses the target combo as a filler. Hits him with a stopping block. Gets the combo. Grabs him. Their spacing is so on point.
They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 2 hits a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Oh, that drive in fact misses. Throws them. Going in? Are we gonna see? Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 brings it home.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a chance with that jump. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the throw. The super armor does its job. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Burnout is triggered. Scrapping it, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 has takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Opts for the strike and for the damage. Looking for something, no escaping that. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps up, throws him. What's next? Brushes that off and keeps going. This is gonna be bad news. Target locked and scooped. Player 2 can build, digs in deep to get that drive in. Looking to impress with this super.
Waiting to pounce on this chance to go all in with Terry's rising man. Their opponent's gonna have to drink this all in.
Both fighters planning something? Player 2 hits them with a stop and pop. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Sees the overhead coming. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Target locked and scooped. Okay, here we go. A real test of nerves throws him. A quick breather. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The super armor does its job. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Back throw to get the side switch. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Trips them up. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Box them with a target. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Not shy with the grab. Target locked and scoop. Experiencing burnout. They've been pushed into the wall and the stuff ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits them with a stop and pop. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Grabs and throws them away. Both sides have the super gauge max. Were they baiting them into that? Avoids getting stuck. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Counting on the super to do the job. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 crowns him from above. Going in. Player 2 is in a very good spot. There's the burnout. Player taps him on the toe. Flatlines him. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, hits them with a stop and pop. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Starts with a jumper. Deals some damage with that quick combo. All in dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either.
Looking to plant him with a pile driver.
Will this super art connect?
Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge.
That combo, they're going for the super art?
KO. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
Raises with power wave.
Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Can they turn this gauge advantage?
Target locked and scoop.
Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
Jumps in, grabs and throws him away. What'll happen here? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to kick. Player 2 in dire hits him with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Reads the jump in perfectly. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Reach out and hug him. Raw super art incoming. Player 2 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe. That combo finishes it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Uses their drive gauge. Fires a power wave. Both fighters are standing firm. Throws them. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Bends the meter. Okay, here we go. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Oh, here we go. Punish counter sets the table. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Turning it right up with the super. Oh, critical art now. An explosive move like this is why you play Zangief. Buckle in. We're going worldwide.
Wrestling is unstoppable.
Looking for a hole. They didn't take the throw. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? That drive impact is blocked. Okay, creating some space here. Grabs him, takes a trip.
Bad idea.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock.
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match KO!
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps up, sees it coming and blocks it out. Can't tech the throw. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going.
Their spacing is so on point right now.
But who hits them with a stop and bop? Flicks out the blade to creep up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Which way you gonna block? Somersault kick stops him cold. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Experiencing burnout. Looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They are not playing around here. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? As the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Bops him with a target combo. The super armor does its job. Adds on a bit. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Can't tech the throw. Jumps in. Throws him. What's next? Jump picks the air throw. Genius read. Jumps. Blocks the impact. Player 2 can build off this lead. Both fighters planning something? The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? A quick breather. Barely blocks the jumping. Big throws.
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Going in. Goes for the jumping. The throw whips. Knockdown and in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
Raises with power wave.
Goes air to air and takes their turn. Both players
All in with a rush.
Sonic Hurricane. Great coverage. Solid.
Nothing stops this train.
Looking pumps the brakes on the impact. Boom! Okay, here we go.
A projectile to say get off of me. Sonic blade for some cover fire.
A jump? The drive impact doesn't work. What now?
Shrugs that off.
Keeps him up, throws him. What's next?
Links it.
Connects with the throw. Holy!
It's that with confidence. Player one.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws him down. Gets the counter in. All right. Gets a chance at that jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player two, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player one chases them down. Can't tech the throw. With the life gap, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player one has completely used all of their drive game, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. The corner throw ends it. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Will that drive impact get punished? Fires a power wave! Projectile to try and change the situation. Both fighters planning something? Jumps? Swagger step. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Raises with power wave! The drive impact is denied. A quick breather. Drink level 4 and now a full house to play with. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Shows a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Ooh, what a smart throw. Throw connects and does big damage. Looking excellent block. Not what a finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Blocks it. Swagger step. All in with a rush. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1, more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is what tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Oh, here we go. Power wave! Sets up with the jump in. What's next? Player pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 1 finds the target. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that excellent block. Denies the jump in attempt. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. It's the drive. The drive impact doesn't work. Holds out with the block. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be? Hold your breath. uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Knockdown. Grabs him. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Takes the chance to hurt him. Down to the wire. Player digs in deep to get that drive in. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. In a dire situation, they can't. The kick hits! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that strikes back with the overdrive arrow? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. That combo did decent damage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Reads the throw and escapes. Drives it back, misses. Jumps. Fires a power wave. Hits them with a stop and pop. They return to center stage. Life ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? And whiffs! They're wide open! This is gonna hurt! Medium kick hits. Amazing! Gotta do better than that! Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Who will set the bait at this range? Crowns him from above! What's next? Ooh, what a smart blow! This may turn... Slugs that off! Player 2 fires off an overdrive arrow. Okay, here we... Oh my god, they just choked it up! This is the time... Oh, sniped! Noticeable life lead is a burnout, but they may have a plan here. Denies the jump-in attempt. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. Fires a power wave. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Starts off zoning with fireballs. What are they thinking here? Player 1 chases them down. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Holds out with the block. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. Jumps. Going in. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 has an empty drive lead. This is a very precarious situation. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. A quick breather. Time for a drink. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Jumps in. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? What now? No! Alive now? Carry coming like a wolf and throwing some legs. Come in, grab with the hurt. Stay down. Look, hits the drive. Both sides getting ready. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Can they block the drive reversal? Here comes, doesn't set the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Impact squat. The low kick hits. Jumps up. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. uses their drive to maximize their damage. Good decision with that throw. Danger. The drive impact doesn't work. Escape from the court, knocked him out of the air. Gotta do better than that. Medium kick. Reversal. What are they gonna do? Oh, he'll burn out, but they may have a plan here. A jump? Amazing! Wraps it up with a throw! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Goes for the throw. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. What's the play here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Those fighters are trying to decide their next move. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Feeling out the spacing. The super armor does its job. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Connects with medium kicks. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Raises with power weight. Were they baiting them into that? Each KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Whip the throw. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Max SA kick nails the overdrive arrow kick. What'll happen here? Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be hit. Rushes that off and keeps going. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. They're backed up into the... Oh, what's this? Oh, burnout triggered. All in with a rush. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? Ooh, that's how you close it out. What a beast! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.